Indeed it is. All over the state, there are places where we're engaged in God's mission in the world. One more of those is our Criminal Justice and Mercy Ministry, and we're going to see a little bit about their story as we celebrate their work amongst ex-offenders, amongst offenders, and the future of their lives once they come out of prison. Let's see their video.
Oklahoma is number 1 in the nation for incarcerating women. Oklahoma is number 3 in the nation for incarcerating men. Our nation is number 1 in the world for incarcerating people. 55% of prison inmates in Oklahoma are considered to have a serious and/or debilitating mental illness. In the past 10 years, Oklahoma has increased spending on corrections by 34%. And yet, in the past 10 years, nonviolent crime rates have remained the same, and violent crime rates have actually increased in Oklahoma. The mission of CJAM is to break generational cycles of prison, addiction, and criminogenic behavior by nurturing healthy Christian relationships with prison inmates and their families, targeting specific reentry needs, providing care for the children of incarcerated parents, and advocacy. We have 3 redemption churches across the state in Oklahoma City, Lawton, and Tulsa. These congregations consist of community-level offenders and their families to help provide a positive worship experience. Department of Corrections classes, as well as life skill classes, are offered to help build positive relationships as well as build self-worth. Re-entry into society from prison can be difficult. Our Exodus houses in Tulsa and Oklahoma City offer apartments to people who need a safe refuge to gain employment as well as start a savings account to move within 6 to 9 months to start a productive life. Our re-entry homes have a 1.6 recidivism rate for 2015. Counseling and groups are offered as well. Families are reunified in our houses and are given all opportunities possible to not only break the generational cycles, but to become productive, upstanding members of our great state. The Sober Living Home is located in Tulsa and houses 8 men whom are given the same opportunities of those in our Exodus houses. Over 1,000 children have been served through New Day Camp since 1995. We at CJAM believe the children are the silent victims of incarceration in Oklahoma. This is why we offer 2 camps each summer for children 8 to 14 years of age to come and be a kid. All items are provided to them, whether it be bedding, hygiene, clothing, or shoes. We are equipped to provide it all. Campers enjoy swimming, biking, team building, arts and crafts, worship, and ice cream as part of their experience. We have over 600 volunteers, not only in our redemption churches, Exodus houses, the parsonage, and camp, but inside our prisons as well. We assist with Kairos, the Horizon program, prison evangelism, Angel Tree, and other restorative justice programs. CJAM's budget is 51% funded through apportionments from local churches. 49% of our budget is made up from donations of people just like you. Whether it be donations of your time, talent, or treasure, we would like to express our appreciation.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for proving that Oklahomans have a heart, and together we will break the generational cycles of incarceration.
I have Kristen Harlan with me, who's the new executive director of this ministry, and just a couple of questions to her to focus us on some of the things that makes this ministry so important. Share with us, Kristen, some of the barriers that ex-offenders have to reintegration.
Well, whenever an ex-offender leaves incarceration, the average to get your driver's license back, the cost would be around $5,000. So whenever you come out of incarceration, your fines and costs are actually due and you must make payment arrangements, or else you go back to prison within 60 days.
So that really makes it easy, doesn't it? Yeah. We know that your ministry makes a profound difference. We see that in some of the stories. But it's not just a feel thing. You can quantify this, can't you?
We can quantify our programs. It's signified at camp from campers who have graduated our camps at New Day Camp, who are 8-year-olds who worked all the way through the program and now come back as volunteers to make sure that kids are taken care of each summer. It's also quantified through our Exodus houses. The video did state we had a 1.6 recidivism rate for 2015. We have a 3.3 recidivism rate since the early 2000s, since inception. And for the years 2015 and 2016 in Tulsa, our recidivism rate was 0, meaning that no person who graduated our program in Tulsa returned to prison.
So the national average for recidivism is about
30%.
30%. That's the difference that this ministry makes. Thank you so much, Kristen, and your team and volunteers and staff